Students, in the previous class we have discussed properties of determinants. Now, today we shall work out problems on determinants to find the determinant of the given matrix using elementary row operations. First question. By applying row operations to produce an upper triangular matrix U, compute determinant of first row 1, 2, minus 2, 0, second row 2, 3, minus 4, 1, third row minus 1, minus 2, 0, 2, and the last row 0, 2, 5, 3. Here, so we have to find the determinant of this matrix by reducing the matrix to upper triangular form using elementary row operations. The given matrix is A is equal to 1, 2, minus 2, 0, 2, 3, minus 4, 1, minus 1, minus 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 5, 3. So determinant A is determinant of this. Here, to reduce this to echelon form, we write the row operations as R2 is equal to R2 minus 2 times R1, R3 is equal to R3 plus R1. That will be determinant A is equal to first row 1, 2, minus 2, 0. Now second row becomes 0, minus 1, 0, 1. And third row 0, 0, minus 2, 2. Last row it is 0, 2, 5, 3. Here, in order to get echelon form, we require one more row operation, that is for the last row. We write the row operation as R4 is equal to R4 plus 2 times R2. So using this row operation, we can write determinant A is equal to determinant first row 1, 2, minus 2, 0, second row 0, minus 1, 1, 0, third row 0, 0, minus 2, 2, and the last row 0, 0, 5, 5. Here, for the echelon form, the entry in the fourth row, third column, this entry must be 0. To reduce this to 0, we write the row operation as R4 is equal to R4 plus 5 by 2 times R3. And remember, when we apply row operation, we are not multiplying a row by scalar, because when we multiply a row by scalar, the determinant value will change. But instead of that, we can add a scalar multiple of one row to the another row. So I am using that row operation here, adding scalar multiple of third row to the fourth row. That is R4 is equal to R4 plus 5 by 2 times R3. Now we are getting determinant A is equal to determinant of 1, 2, minus 2, 0, 0, minus 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, minus 2, 2, 0, 0, 0, 10. Now this is upper triangular form. The matrix, it is reduced to echelon form. So here we write U is equal to this matrix. So this is a determinant of U. Now we have the property determinant of A is equal to product of the pivots after reducing it to echelon form. So product of the pivots, that will be determinant A is equal to 1 into minus 1 into minus 2 into 10, that is equal to 20. So determinant A is equal to 20. In the second problem, question number 2, reduce the matrix A to U, upper triangular form U, and find determinant A using the pivots of A. The given matrix is A is equal to first row 1, 2, 3, second row 2, 2, 3, and third row is 3, 3, 3. Here, first we reduce the matrix to echelon form by writing row operations. We take determinant A is equal to determinant 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. In order to get echelon form, we write the row operations as R2 is equal to R2 minus 2R1 and R3 is equal to R3 minus 3 times R1. Now we are getting determinant. First row 1, 2, 3, second row 0, minus 2, minus 3, and third row 0, minus 3, minus 6. But here in the last row, minus 3 is common. So we can take minus 3 outside. So when we take minus 3 outside, we are getting determinant as minus 3 into determinant of 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 2, minus 3, 0, 1, 2. Next, we write the row operation to reduce this to echelon form. We apply row operation for the last row. So we are adding scalar multiple of second row to the third row to make this entry 0. That is R3 is equal to R3 plus 1 by 2 times R2. Now we are getting 0 here. That is minus 3 into determinant 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 2, minus 3, and last row 0, 0, half. This is upper triangular form. So it is a determinant of U. Now by the property of determinant, determinant A is equal to minus 3 into product of the pivots, that is 1 into minus 2 into half. That will be minus 3 into 1 into minus 2 into half, that gives 3. So determinant of A equal to 3. Now let us work out the third problem. Question number 3. By applying row operations to produce an upper triangular matrix U and compute determinant A. The matrix is A is equal to first row 1, 2, 3, 0, second row 2, 6, 6, 1, third row minus 1, 0, 0, 3, and the last row is 0, 2, 0, 7. First, we shall reduce this to echelon form using row operations. We write determinant A as determinant of the given matrix. Now, here we write row operation as R2 is equal to R2 minus 2 times R1. R3 is equal to R3 plus R1. Now we are getting determinant of first row 1, 2, 3, 0, second row 0, 2, 0, 1, third row 0, 2, 3, 3, and the last row is 0, 2, 0, 7. Again, we write the row operation for R2 and R3 to obtain echelon form. That is R3 is equal to R3 minus R2 and R4 is equal to R4 minus R2. Now we are getting determinant 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, 0, 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, 6. So after using the row operations, we are getting echelon form. So now this is upper triangular form. So determinant A equal to determinant of U. So we are getting determinant as product of the pivots, that is 1 into 2 into 3 into 6. That will be equal to 36. So determinant A equal to determinant of U, that is equal to 36. Now we shall work out the last problem, question number 4. Reduce the matrix A to upper triangular form U and find determinant A using the pivots of A. The matrix A is 2, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, minus 1, 3, 6. Now determinant A is determinant of first row 2, 5, 3, second row 1, 2, 4, and third row is minus 1, 3, 6. So here I will use row operation, that is R1 interchange R2. But by the property of determinants, when we interchange any two rows, the determinant sign will changes. So it is minus 1. We are interchanging two rows. So determinant A is minus 1 into determinant of this. That is minus 1 into determinant of. Now second row becomes first row 1, 2, 4. Next 2, 5, 3. Last row is minus 1, 3, 6. Next we write the row operation for R2 and R3 to get the echelon form. That is R2 is equal to R2 minus 2 times R1 and R3 is equal to R3 plus R1. Now we are getting minus 1 into determinant, first row 1, 2, 4, second row 0, 1, minus 5, third row 0, 5, 10. So again we require row operation for the last row to make this entry 0. But here we are using row operation. R3 is equal to R3 minus 5 times R2. We are adding scalar multiple of second row to the third row. Then there is no change in the determinant value. That is minus 1 into determinant of 1 to 4, 0, 1, minus 5, 0, 0, 35. So it is reduced to echelon form. So it is triangular form. Now determinant of A is minus 1 into product of the pivots 1 into 1 into 35. That gives determinant of A is equal to minus 35. So determinant value is minus 35.